I do what they need, put a digi up. Keep it run on nigga, every week I switch it up. But everywhere, they crib look like a reefer house. Pussy dead everywhere, they shit look like the reefer house. Hey, real ass love when it jiggle and it bounce. Hey, dick hard, baby, put that shit all in your mouth. Yeah, I ain't like them niggas that be sleeping on your couch. Solid nigga, they can vouch, catch another, then I bounce. Hey, call me Big Poke. Nigga too cold, think I need 2 coats. Big waterway, rock speed boat. Bitch on the shit like these fuck boys know. Hey, real shit, drip, big banks, Uncle Phil shit.
Woo! Yo, why do I love that intro? Like, I think I'm definitely gonna stay with that intro music because that other shit was like Halloween time type shit. It like sounded like spooky or something. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna go back to that for some reason. I'm not feeling that no more. Welcome to the show. This is your boy Dion Cruz. No, I'm not frozen. I'm not on the screen just yet. I'm waiting for everybody to come through. I'm here. Where are you? I'm here as well. I am just about to pop up. I'm not on camera yet. I will be. Okay, there you go. Welcome, everybody. Hey, am I freezing? Okay, no, I'm not. Welcome to the show. This is your boy Dion Cruz, and this is GlockTopickz. Welcome, everybody. Yes, we have a lot to talk about. Yes, we have a lot to talk about. Hey, friend. Hey, how are you? Did y'all see that live just like a couple minutes ago? Like Tory Lanez just went live. Yes, I know. We're gonna talk about that at the end, but before we get into that, we're gonna talk about a whole bunch of topics. Now, this is all things that happened in like a matter of 2-3 days. Like, it's been a busy day for me in the blogging sphere. Nope, I saw 10 minutes. He was on for like 40 minutes. It was long as hell. Hey, everybody, you made it. Okay, so we're just gonna start real quick. Where are we starting at? We're starting with Sada Baby and Nicki Minaj. So I don't know if you guys follow me on Instagram. If you don't, you need to. GlockTopickz _. But Sada Baby, if you don't know who he is a Detroit rapper. He's been blowing up for the longest time. Hold on, did I say Detroit? He's not from Detroit. Is he from Detroit? Whatever. He's been blowing up for a while. Like, people know who he is. And he is making his way into the mainstream music scene. So Nicki Minaj just remixed his song "Whole Lot of Choppers," and it's a nice song. Like, she did her thing on it for her first song back from pregnancy. Okay. Yes, Nicki Minaj remixed his song, obviously, and the Barbz, right? So I didn't hit the robot. I do like Sada Baby. I'm not a stan, but I do like his music or whatever. But so the Barbz, they decided to hop in his Twitter, not even Twitter, on his Instagram comments. So he posted a picture, had nothing to do with the song, had nothing to do with like Nicki Minaj. His picture just said, just woke up, some shit like that. So one of the Barbz decided to comment on the picture, and he said, promote the remix, nigga. Like, nigga, what are you doing? Why are you not promoting this remix? And he said, and Sada Baby said, suck my dick, faggot ass fan page. Now, of course, when he said that, the homophobic brigade was like, what? Did he just say the F word? Like, did he just say a homophobic slur? He's homophobic. I can't believe Nicki Minaj is working with somebody that's homophobic. Like, it really went on. Like, it went on until, like, a whole Twitter tangent. Like it always does. It all sprang to her. Like, it became her problem. Like, why does Nicki Minaj always work with problematic people? Like, it became like a whole thing for no reason when it was just a Barb who said it. He says on his Twitter, "Help! All I did was ask him to promote." First of all, no, you didn't just ask him to promote. You're like in his mentions, on his nerves, not minding your business. So that's what you did. But he didn't have the right to call you the F word. I agree with that. So after that went viral, like after people started seeing like, okay, Sada Baby called this kid a fag or whatever, it started to go viral, and they started to like dig up other tweets that he may have said like the F word in it. So upon doing that, they just found so many tweets, which it doesn't matter. Like, I don't know. How do you guys feel about these old tweets when people pull up like old tweets from celebrities from like 2010 and 2011? Like, don't you feel like people change? Like, should they still be held accountable for things they said 10 years ago? Or does it matter what they said, you know? But what he said in these old tweets, no, it doesn't matter. People do anything for attention. What he said in these old tweets, I'm going to start with the first one. The first one says, "I want to slip one of my followers a roofie and rape her ass all night." Now, that's not funny. I'm not laughing at rape. Twitter was a different time back in, what was that, 2011? Twitter was a different time back in 2011. No, I'm not condoning rape jokes, but rape jokes were made back in that time on the internet. But let's keep going. What else he has? Shaking my head. Being a FAG should be illegal. What else we got? I hate dark-skinned people. Okay, this one. This one is the one I was like, okay, nigga, like, pump your brakes. Like, you hate dark-skinned people. That was the one that caught me off guard, because how you hate dark-skinned people? I'm back. I had to download that because nobody was on. How you hate dark-skinned people? Okay, what else? I'm tired of Beyonce. That bitch needs to die or something. This was 2011. You shouldn't wish death for anybody, but I mean, he did. He was going hot from Twitter from BlackBerry. What else? What else we got? I hate FAGs. I hate London cigarettes. So, yes, as you can see, like, they were pulling them up and pulling them up and pulling them up, and a lot of them are really shocking, but they're not that surprising either when you know, like, when you listen to his music and know the type of person he is. That Beyonce one. That was the one too. The Beyonce one too. You know, the Beehive is crazy. They pulled up the date of this tweet, which was October 6, 2011. I guess she was pregnant at that time. So they were even double mad. Like, how is this nigga talking about Beyonce and wishing death on her while she's pregnant with a child? Like, they were extra tight about that one. But what else did he say? No, this is why do I have? Oh, this is Black China's I hate fags tweet. But he caught wind of this. He caught wind of it all, and he's very homophobic. Usually, when men make comments like that, they're usually DL. He caught wind of everybody pulling up his tweets, and all he basically said is, "Y'all can find any and every old tweet in the world for me. I don't care. I'm not even logged onto Twitter, and I haven't been for months." And that's his response. That's his response. He doesn't care. Like, he doesn't care. One thing I will say is this looks very bad for Nicki Minaj and like her fan base, because it's like, damn, like, people can't even like collab with you without your fans like going in for no reason. And then, okay, they were already going in for him to promote when he was already promoting his own song. And then how are you going to force somebody to promote their own song. Like that would have annoyed me too. Do celebrities intentionally spell words incorrectly, or is it a fad? He could be a blood. He could be a blood. Some people don't use. Some people don't use C's, or they put a K behind their C when they're gang affiliated. You know, or he just, or he just does it just to do it. But what else was I saying? Yeah, she doesn't care, and the Barbs look crazy because they're digging up old tweets from somebody that just worked with their favorite artist. Like the song ain't even climbing the charts yet before they're trying to cancel them. So I mean, it just looks crazy. It looks wild. Like, what are y'all doing? Moving on. He don't care. Moving on. So people are still gangbanging. People are still gangbanging. So cancel him. I mean, he has a certain demographic that's gonna listen to his music. I don't think they're gonna stop. So Bill Cosby had a mugshot that was released of him today. It's a new mugshot, and Bill looks bad. Bill looks bad, and when I post when I posted it on Twitter, I kind of said that I felt a little bad for him because I just looking at him, it's just like he just looks like a sad old man, and you kind of do feel bad for him. But then you think about what he's accused of and what he's actually guilty of, or whatever. Then you can't really feel bad. When I posted this on Twitter, people were like, "Why do you feel bad for him? Like he did the crime, and like he'd do the time." But I don't know. He's facing 3 to 10 years. They say it's most likely that he will do the full 10 years, but only in a short amount of years has it really like fucked him up like in the game. Like even on the picture on the right, he doesn't look as bad on the left, but he is 86 years old. I gotta give you that. He is 86 years old, but he does still have people in his side. Lil Boosie comes to Twitter today to say, "Them hoes are lying. Bill Cosby, free him ASAP." So I mean, there are people who are still like trying to free Bill Cosby because they just feel bad for him. Like not thinking about what he did, not thinking about what he did or what he's accused of doing. I know people. I know there's some people that don't even believe he did anything, but he just looks like an old grandfather. That we're just gonna move on. We're gonna move on. So Bobby Smurder was supposed to get out of jail as well. Well, he had a parole hearing a couple weeks ago, and he had a parole hearing a couple weeks ago, and it didn't go in his favor. So he is most likely going to stay in jail till December of 2021. But it has came out that the reason that he may not have gotten out because of his parole hearing is because why are you laughing? I'm not laughing. The reason that he probably didn't get out because during his parole hearing is because he was caught with a shank in prison. He was in a couple fights in prison, and he allegedly had some drugs in prison. But then again, that is what happens in prison. So I don't know, but he was caught up, and he doesn't have a completely clean record in prison. So that is why Bobby Smurder will not be out likely until 2021. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Moving on to Blueface. Now, Blueface, the rapper, he was on Gilly the Kid's podcast. Gilly Kid has a podcast called Million Bucks of Advice. What is it called? Because I always forget the name of this. $1 million, whatever, I don't care. $1 million something. I forgot something. Anyway, Blueface was up there. He was basically talking about his STDs. Now we know Blueface. He's like a one-hit wonder. He got a couple songs. Bust Down, that stupid song. Blueface has, he has stuff. So he also has admitted to sleeping with over 1,000 women since his career started. So it's not surprising that he was on this podcast talking about the amount of STDs that he has or has had or the amount of times he's been burning. Now to yeah, it's $1 million something. But to follow this up, he was talking about the threesome he had and the foursome he had, and they asked him how many times he was burning in his lifetime, or when's the last time he was burning. And you gotta look at like the hesitation on his face because it's like you don't know the last time you had an STD and it was just last year. Just take a look.
How many times they burnt you, man? How many times they burnt you? Real shit. How many times you got burnt, man? You look like a cat that ain't, man. You'll wear a rain jacket.
I didn't always have money, man. This
niggas with money that still get steamed up.
Nah, but you say
how many times they lift your ass up?
I don't run into the same variety of bitches now. Now I'm just, got money.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
Locations.
Understand this. I want you to understand this, young.
Yeah.
The baddest bitches.
Oh, they got the one. Yeah, they the ones burning.
But how many times you got burnt, nigga?
All right, he threw me off. Let me think. Probably before 2000. I ain't been burnt since like 2000. Probably like 19. God.
No, 2019. That's last.
That's horrible. I ain't been burnt since like 2019. Nigga, that was last year.
Yeah,
that's last year, nigga.
Not like the beginning though.
Yeah. Hitting shit with no hat, so you gotta put a raincoat on. Yeah, you gotta put a helmet on.
That was before when I was like super turned up. It was
but Neff, you gotta put a helmet on that suit.
At the time, man. What the fuck you want, man?
Come on, man.
Have you ever
Have you ever?
Look at him telling on himself,
bro. You fucking for bitches. You not wearing the rubber.
Nah. I wore one for that. I wore one for that.
So you just
pretty nasty shit.
Okay.
But nah, anytime I did it, it was on accident.
It was on accident.
It wasn't like I was just fucking different woman. I might double back on something. Feel me? So I thought it was clear already because I'm doubling back already. You feel me? So
you get glazed up.
Yeah, fuck it. You feel me? Nah, but with the foe, I for sure was one. That was difficult.
Yeah, that's a mess. That's a mess. Disgusting as fuck. He doesn't wear condoms, obviously. How you wear a rubber but you getting burned? He didn't wear a condom with that one. He said he wore a condom for the foursome he had, like a different situation. But that's nasty as fuck. I can't even say nothing about people burning, but because I've never, I can't even experience. I don't know the feeling, but disgusting. He also has a Bad Girls Club type of show right now that he sells on OnlyFans, and he basically has a bunch of like fatherless women. That's what he calls them, fatherless women in his house, and they're fighting over him. They're fighting each other. They're fighting over him. They're like getting fucked up. Like they're getting fucked up. They're leaving with bruises. They're going to the hospital. They're like going to urgent care. And I'm sure he's like sleeping with at least one or two of them. Like I'm sure he's like sleeping with at least one or two of them. And I just feel like, yo, these rappers don't learn. Somebody said on my Instagram, haven't these rappers learned from like Eazy-E? But Eazy-E didn't catch AIDS that way. Should not give some. Moving on. Rich the Kid is Well, I'll cover this real quick. Rich the Kid is being sued by Fashion Nova. So let me just break this down real quick. Fashion Nova basically gave him $100,000 to promote Fashion Nova. They wanted him to promote it on Instagram, use their tag, and they wanted him to like drop a line in a song saying Fashion Nova. This was like in October of 2018. He had between October 2018 till December of 2018 to actually do the promo. He didn't do the promo. They say he ghosted them. He stopped answering calls. He just didn't respond. And now to this day, 2020, he's now being sued for $2.1 million. I don't know how they go from $100,000 to $2.1 million, but he's now being sued for $2.1 million because they said he is at a loss. They are at a loss for this money. Now, I don't know, nigga. Why didn't you just promote your Fashion Nova man? It seems pretty easy. He didn't quit rapping. He still raps. His label has actually been like putting a hold on him. He dropped the album last year. I don't know if you remember it, but he did drop an album last year. Um, he did drop an album last year, and he's supposed to be dropping a collab album with NBA YoungBoy. That got pushed back so many times. Him and NBA YoungBoy's collab was supposed to come out months ago. NBA YoungBoy's album came out before their collab album came out, so it kept getting pushed, and now a pre-order has been put up. So I guess it's officially going to come out. But all he said about it is shit is crazy. Motherfuckers trying to sue a nigga left and right. And he went on to say more money, more problems. So he's being sued. And someone said, I doubt he has 2.1 mil. I hope. Well, he seems like he's going to lose. Like, he has money, but that seems like a losing case. Like, you had 2 months to promote and you didn't promote it in 2 years. So I don't know what you're going to do for that. Young Thug is being sued as well, but that's kind of fucked up. He's being sued by his driver 8 years because his driver got jumped. His driver got jumped at a party that he was at. Basically, Young Thug was arguing. I mean, not Young Thug. Young Thug's driver, this fat guy right here. This fat guy right here, Derek Thrasher. This fat guy is Young Thug's driver of over 8 years. So I guess he was at this party with Lil Duke. Lil Duke is the one that's standing right here. And they were arguing. So to de-escalate the situation, the driver leaves. The driver leaves so he doesn't get beat up. But at the end of the day, he's Young Thug's driver. So when Thug wanted to leave, he called the driver. Like, come pick me up, nigga. Like, where you at? So the driver comes back to pick up Young Thug, and he gets jumped. He said he gets jumped, he gets stomped, he gets punched in his head, he gets held down, he gets a bottle smashed over his head, and he gets fucked up. He has to go to the hospital. Now, is Young Thug at fault? Like, you called this man, these are your friends, this is your entourage, this is your label. Is Young Thug at fault for having his driver, well, not having his driver, but letting his driver of over 8 years, that's not like 2 days, 8 years get jumped. I don't know. Hopefully they reach a settlement, but that's what that is right there. Now, this is where we get a little disgusting, a little weird. Like, I don't even know where this came from, but this is when you need a buzz for your album. This is called creating a buzz for your album because there's no buzz for your album. Now, T.I., don't need to say who he is. We know who he is. He's a hotep. T.I. just dropped the album. It's called The Libra. And the Libra stands for The Legend is Back Repping Atlanta or Representing Atlanta. One of those stupid shits, but whatever. It's called The Libra. And on one of the songs on The Libra, he raps about Drake getting pissed on by one of his friends. And it left people like, why? Why are you rapping about this? What do they have to do with anything? So he raps, caught a body, spent millions, appealing the case while I'm fighting with my own somewhere, got you home, got drunk and so drunk in LA, ended up pissing on Drake shit. Fuck it, I'm still my brother, still back in the trap house. That didn't rhyme. But anyway, basically he rapped about his boy pissing on Drake. And we kind of all heard this before when Meek was like, in that song, in the end of that song, Wanna Know. Meek said at the end of that, hold on, what did Meek say?
Yeah, niggas is crazy. You let Tip Homie piss on you in the movie theater, nigga. We ain't forget.
Yes, that's what Meek said. Meek said, you let Tip Homie piss on you in a movie theater. We ain't forget. But Meek's whole diss to Drake. That's the movie theater. Meek's whole diss to Drake, kind of like nobody cared about that diss because it took mad long for him to respond. One. Two, like Drake had already dropped 2 disses before Meek dropped his 1 diss. So people really didn't listen to Meek's like what Meek was saying, but Meek said some things, and in them things, he definitely said that's why he got pissed on by T.I.'s friend in the movie theater. But nobody could confirm that until now. Until now.
You let Tip Homie piss on you in the movie theater, nigga.
Why did a bunch of grown men that have their dicks out in front of each other in a dark movie theater? Meek is lucky he made it out of that battle alive. He didn't make it out that battle alive. He was dead for a while. Drake came and revived him. Well, actually, he went to jail, and the Free Meek movement helped that. And Drake, Drake was a part of that. But moving on. Yes, his dick was out in the movie theater, and nobody knew if that rumor was real until T.I. decided to rap about it in the song. Drake has already unfollowed T.I. Like, I don't know if Drake's going to say anything about this, but that's funny as fuck to know that this nigga Drake got pissed on and didn't do anything about it. And that's kind of fucked up for T.I. to say. Like, he didn't give a fuck. And his album probably isn't still going to sell. But moving on. Now, this is not actually a celebrity story. This is a viral story. This is Drake is changing lyrics as we speak. This is a viral story that went viral because a bunch of people rapped about scamming the unemployment loan claim things, and they was racking up on unemployment benefits. First of all, I didn't know you could rack up on unemployment benefits. I heard about people like scamming with unemployment, but I thought they were just like lying that they were unemployed and they weren't. I didn't know they were like racking up on like multiple people's unemployment checks or something. Hold on, let me watch the video because this nigga had like 80 checks.
Department of Justice says a rapper who bragged in a music video about getting rich from an unemployment scam is now facing federal charges. According to a criminal complaint, 31-year-old Fontrell Antonio Baines exploited the pandemic unemployment assistance provision of the Federal Coronavirus Act. He applied for more than $1.2 million in jobless benefits. Federal officials say right now he lives in Hollywood Hills, and in a video, he bragged he's going to get stacks of B's while holding up envelopes from EDD. A second man in the video raps, quote, "You gotta sell cocaine, I just file a claim." If convicted, Baines faces up to 22 years in federal prison. Katie Johnston for CBS LA.
Niggas out here claiming dead relatives and stealing PPP loans with no employees. Yes, the PPP loan one was like an obvious one. Like if you didn't have the employees and you wasn't actually making that type of money, like you were definitely getting caught out. But the unemployment one, that's a new one. Like I didn't know niggas was actually doing this, like actually doing this. No, the people who did that did not think about the loans. Like they did not think in the long run what the federal government was going to do if you didn't actually have these credentials that you were stating that you had. So before we move to Tory's little Instagram live that I don't even know if I want to cover it. I think it was on live for 30 minutes. He was on live for 30 minutes, well, 40 minutes, talking about the Megan situation, and he did not say who shot her. Anyway, I'm not even going to talk about it right now. But we're going to move on to Cardi B and Offset really quick. So obviously, no one shot Meg. Oh my God, that was not a frame I want to freeze in. So obviously, we know that Cardi B announced that she was getting divorced from Offset a couple months ago. I'm over her, yes, we know. But it was reported. It wasn't even reported. After her birthday came, she was all over him, and she basically said, like, I'm taking Offset back. Here's why I'm taking Offset back, and I don't give a fuck that kicking Offset back. But the point is not her and Offset. The point of this was her going on her fans because I just thought that was really hilarious. And it was kind of what people said that Nicki Minaj should do to her fans because the way they just like did Sada Baby today. But I don't think so. Like yelling at your fans is not gonna make your fans do shit. Like, can you threaten your fans with like keep talking shit and I'm not follow you? Like you can't do shit to fans. Your fans are gonna do what your fans are gonna do. I'm tired of Cardi B and set it off. Child, this is toxic and it's fine. It's like nobody believed that she was staying divorced. And I said that as soon as she announced the divorce. I'm like, she's not staying divorced. Like, this is not a real situation that she's going through. This is just something in the moment. Like, yes, anyway. She starts off saying, I hate when my fans step over the lines. Don't talk about people I work with. Don't talk about my personal life. No, I don't need your ass to kiss my ass, but don't disrespect the people I'm close with. The fuck y'all think this is? And stop telling me who I should date. That's another thing. I don't date for publicity. I'm not going for who's the hottest rapper, who's the ball player that got long money. I'm not 22 years old. I'm a bitch with a kid. I'm a home. I'm a business, not trying to let niggas up in my pussy for an image. Y'all going in the comments. I don't know what y'all saying. Talking about this is the Cardi I love. Bitch, what you like? This is not what? Bitch, you're literate. Don't talk about Erica. She just said basically don't talk about all my crew. And then in the middle of all this, hold on, what are you guys saying? Exactly. What happened to the Alleged album she flew to LA for? She doesn't need that. Without her fans, she wouldn't be where she at. Exactly. Her fans were supporting her. Now they're overstepping. Like she doesn't air everything out herself. Clearly, the Migos are not hot. Check it. Check your DMs on Instagram. I can't do that right now. Oh no! Oh, of course I know. Tory hit women. I know he said on his Instagram live, but he's hit women before. Like I don't know why he even said that. He just he just dug himself in a little hole with that. But so she went on to say, because I like asked her what a picture was for. Like she took a picture and a fan asked her what the picture was for. And in the middle of this whole rant, she said, "This is none of your fucking business. Stop doing that shit. Let me fucking work. Why would I let you know what I'm doing so people that I don't fuck with would know what I'm doing? Please, how the fuck that makes sense?" So then people were like, how are you going off on your fans? Like, how are you going off on your fans?
Let me tell you something. I want to make it very fucking clear. If I come at my fan base because they're being disrespectful to the people that I work with, to my makeup artist, to my fucking personal life, to my hairstylist, to my publicist, I can fucking do that. I don't like that shit. Don't disrespect people around me. Stop telling me who the fuck you date. I'm not dating niggas for clout, for image. I'm not doing none of that shit. So what? So people can have my pussy. Then when they have it, it's like, oh yeah, whatever. What? Because of a picture of us together? No. If I want to do this to my fan base, I could do that. Where about y'all favorite artists? Y'all favorite artists don't like when y'all be talking shit about the people that they be dating. So stop it. And like, came asking me, okay, but what? And another thing, maybe I should have came at that time, like I came asking me, okay, but what this was for. I'm sorry that I came at them like that, but then again, this is the shit that you getting me tight, right? If you see that I'm going off on Twitter, why are you asking me that? And first of all, Why are you even asking me what I'm doing? So other people can know what the fuck I'm doing. Let's say if I was shooting a music video, right? And you ask me, what was this good for? What was this good for? What was this good for? You think I'm gonna tell you right back, oh, this is for a music video that I'm doing for this, and that. Why would I tell you? Why would I tell people what the left? Why would I tell the right hand what the left hand is doing? Like, come on now, ask rational questions. And then it's like this shit is coming from a long time fans doing that. I put one look on and it's like, oh, Cardi, what are you doing? What are you doing? Flooding my fucking timeline with asking me, what am I doing? Why would I say, what am I doing?
I'm just cracking up at the fact that, like, why is she so that her fan asked her, like, what are you doing? But moving on. They further went on because after she was with Offset, like, her fans were just like you're being manipulated. Like what he's saying to you to make you keep going back to him. And she defended it again by saying, nobody can manipulate me to do shit. I have a choice. When I get tired of the dick, I'll leave. Only thing that brings me back is the dick. No mouth, gab, no money, no cars, the dick. So unless y'all finna lend me y'all fathers, stop with the bullshit. Somebody said you deserve so much better. She said I deserve whatever I want to have. And they said Offset is an abuser, like emotionally abusive. And she says she's the one that's doing the abusing. She's the one that's doing the shit talking. She's a crazy bitch that want to smack him and leave him the next day and then want to ride his face like whatever. Who cares? Moving on, because I don't know. I just want to get to the part when she talks about her. Oh my God, I didn't mean to show that. I just wanted to get to the part. I just wanted to get to the part where she deletes her own Instagram because she basically deleted her Twitter after one of her fans went on and they were basically discussing her actions and just showing like displeasure in her actions and the way she's going back to Offset and just talking about things she does. And they do probably go off on her fat publicist, but that chick needs to be going off on. But yes, what do you think about this nose? And I didn't know. I definitely didn't mean to show her boobs. That's another thing. I'm about to drop the link. That's another thing. That's another thing. She definitely like. Y'all think she leaked her own nipple pic? Because there's no way you like posted this by accident. Like there's no way. Like I know she did. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna definitely try to see Patterson. It's the Riley Burst nose. I don't know if that's a contour or what, but not Peppa, but she kind of does look like Peppa. Moving on. This is her talking about deleting her Instagram, and then we're gonna move on for Cardi and go to Tory.
Shit like that stresses me out. You know what I mean? I have a fucking litigation going on. Shit like that stresses me out. Trying to make sure I get the best money in the endorsement deals. That type of shit stresses me out. Me doing music that sound good so I could please my fans, that stresses me out. When my fans talk shit about me and me my fucking back and then they want to talk about this is constructive criticism. No, bro. Trying to control my life is not constructive criticism, my nigga. That shit is crazy and weird. A whole bunch of 15-year-olds telling me how to live my life. Like I'm motherfucking Ariana Grande or something. Like I came from Disney or something. That shit is crazy. So what y'all wanted to do? Y'all want me to date a new nigga that most likely, like y'all need to understand, I'm not a regular average bitch. A regular average bitch, she could go fuck around with a nigga. She don't like the nigga, bye. I'm not that. I'm fucking Cardi B. Let me go fuck on a nigga and I don't like it. Guess what? The whole world gonna know that I took that dick. Niggas don't stay quiet. So that's what y'all wanted me to do. Y'all keep suggesting me to date niggas that because they clouded up, that they never cuffed the bitch. Y'all want me to go after. What type of shit is that? Like if I don't have a whole daughter at home, like my daughter don't be harassing me, daddy. Like what are you talking about? And it's not even with Offset, it's with everything I do. Shit is stressful. I try my best to give y'all the best music, the best to give y'all great content. But when it comes to my personal life and when it comes to harassing my friends and my family, y'all is out of control. And the sad shit about it is, it's not coming from the general public. It's coming from my own fucking fan base. That shit is crazy to me. It's my fan base, the first people I see in the comments harassing this nigga. The first people I see in the comments, even Johnny told me the other day, like, yo, your fans are driving me crazy in the DMs. That shit is crazy, bro. That shit is weird. It's getting out of control. And then y'all be saying that there's something wrong with me. Y'all is driving me nuts. That's what's going on. Y'all is doing too much. There's nothing wrong with a bitch. What the fuck? How the fuck you think I feel that the people that's trying to support you all the time trying to fucking harass people around? Oh, because, I told her I don't like that nigga. You're not sucking his dick, sis. You're not doing it. And I apologize to my fans. They be minding their business and all that shit. But some of y'all be out of fucking control.
Hold on, one thing. Is it hard? Well, I don't know because I don't get that many notifications as a celebrity. But is it hard to just ignore like the negative and just focus on the positive? Like, is it that hard to just focus on your fans that like you? But whatever.
And if you feel a certain type of way, hit my DM. The fuck is y'all doing? Fucking going live and shit. Because man, get the fuck out of here. Like I said.
That's another thing. That's what she gets for building such a, like in the beginning, she was like in like group chats with them and DMs, and they would like report things that people said about her to her. So she got close with a lot of these fan bases, and then now she's mad. Like they're like criticizing her, like trying to tell her how to move. But I mean, you built that whole thing where they felt comfortable to do that.
Y'all don't fuck with me anymore. That's life. It is what it is. At this point, I don't know. I'm just sick of it. I'm really sick of it. Shit is crazy to me. But I'm in the wrong. Get the fuck out of here. So, that shit is so weird, bro. Like, y'all have made my publicist cry to me so many times because my own fans talk shit about her fucking weight. Cry to me. My own fans, not the other niggas, not everybody else, but my own fans. Because y'all be talking about, oh, why can she not control you? I don't live with her. Nobody, not a publicist, not my mother, not my father, not my husband. Nobody can control me. I think the only person that's going to be able to control me is my daughter. But y'all don't see where y'all be wrong at. Y'all don't see where y'all be wrong at? Y'all have made this fucking bitch cry so many. How many times my Christians have done cry to us? Yes. Plenty of times. Because y'all be bullying her. And it be my fans. And that's the shit that y'all be doing. Y'all trying to do to me. And y'all mad because I'm getting mad. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, she's having a mental breakdown. Oh, this and that. What? Nobody else but my fans made me delete my fucking Twitter. Because every single time that I get on Twitter, y'all got some dumb, slick shit to say. Then it's like, she probably going through something personal in her life. Yo, I be chilling until I get on these motherfucking apps. Chilling.
Okay.
Shit is crazy.
Okay, we can move on.
Then I can't. Let's just finish this makeup because I want to go out. I need a drink. Drinky drink.
Okay. We
need a drinky drink. Today is just today, like, is the worst day ever. First, I couldn't get the Birkin that I fucking wanted.
I couldn't get the breaking down.
So yes, I don't. What is she even talking about? Like, I kind of was just listening and laughing. What was she even talking about? Oh, she was complaining about her fans. Like, I don't know. Like, that's why she deleted her Twitter, because her own fans. In case you were wondering, but you probably weren't. But let's move on to the last thing on the show. Please stop. Please stop. But let's move on to the last part of the show. This midget went on live. That's why I scheduled my live at 10, because Tory said he was going live at 8, and he actually wasn't live at 8. I hate people who are late. Like, had me sitting there at 8 and he wasn't live at 8. He went live at like 8:10. So don't call him a midget. Oh, is that wrong? Like, is that not politically correct? Whatever. So yes, he went on late, and so I missed like 3 minutes of it. But let's watch a little bit of it. We can dissect it a little bit, but it's some bull. Like, I don't know how y'all believe this guy. Like, I don't believe this shit. I don't believe this nigga.
Oh, you're protecting, but when we as a whole make it protecting black women means putting down black men, then it comes to a point where it's like, okay, well, who's gonna protect black women? Who is supposed to be protecting black women? It has to be black men. It's not the white man. It's not the Spanish man. It's not the man who. It's not none of those. It's not the Chinese man. It's not none of those men. It is it's black men. It's black men. And I'm not saying that black men aren't the people who in times who aren't the people who inflict certain issues and mental issues and certain things that girls go through. Like, black men are very much the cause of a lot of things that women go through, because of, at the end of the day, like the way we were raised, certain standpoints. Maybe we didn't have a parent around. Some things were just not here to, whatever the case is. But at the end of the day, it's like, you got to remember at the standpoint, if the man is supposed to be, and I say this loosely because I don't want anybody to take this out of context. If the man is supposed to be the head and a woman is supposed to be the neck, y'all got to think about this. In order for the head to move, left, right, whatever it is doing, it needs the guidance of the neck. It needs the guidance of the woman. In order for me to smell and use.
Okay, no, like, this whole part was a ramble. Like, come on, like, what are you talking about? Like, like, come on, like, say something that we care about.
Have the surveillance now. Now they see the video of the arrest.
Okay.
Original a report came out, and it was the TMZ. To just say this, I'm not here to bash this woman.
Okay.
I'm not here to come down on this woman. I'm not here to disrespect her or throw her under the bus. But it comes to a certain standpoint where I just can't let my character be assassinated for things that are not even really true, like and for falsified narratives and information. Let's start this off. When the original report came out, and it was a TMZ report about this, that, and the third, and there was gunshots in Kylie Jenner's house, and Tory Lanez goes to jail. They gave y'all all the facts of the juice of Tory Lanez going to jail, and this, that, and the third, and Megan getting arrested, and da-da-da-da. 2 days after that, I get a call from Rock Nation that says, yo, we heard you're going to make a statement about what happened, and it'd be in your best interest if you don't make that statement. I'm like, oh, okay. I don't understand what the issue of me telling my fans, like, yo, look, it's not that serious of a deal. I went to jail for whatever. It's like, I didn't get for that 2 days why that was an issue. 2 days later, the TMZ report come out. TMZ reports and have the surveillance now. Now they see the video of the arrest. You see Megan, you see me, and you see it's all sprawled out on the ground in bathing suits and blah, blah, blah. And everything I'm saying is public record. You can go back and look at this shit. You can go back and see it. Like, you feel me? So they say, oh, okay, you know, you see her out of the car. She's getting out of the car. She's hopping. It looks bad, bro. And I'm not gonna lie. Like, I felt bad watching it because it made her look bad, and it didn't make her look good. It didn't make any of us look good. And I didn't want that for her. I don't see that for anybody. So all of a sudden, when we get arrested, or when it looks like we all got arrested, the memes start. Now I want to really bring you guys in for a second so you can understand something. And I really just want you to take this in. Like, she is a person I spent enough time with her to observe and understand something about her, where it's like, she's going through a lot. She goes through a lot. She deals with a lot on her day-to-day basis. And because of that, she's not used to, you know.
Hold on. So far, what did he say? Like, what did he say so far? Like, what did he just say? He just talked in a big ass circle, if you ask me, but let's continue.
And not even just because of that, but just because of the fact that she's been praised so much. We've always looked at her as like, yo, that's hip hop sweetheart. Like, she's nice, she's talented, whatever the case is, cool. And because of that, like, we've never seen a moment where the memes have come at her, where the memes are like, yo, nigga, let's laugh at your pain. Ah, ha, 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 ha. She's never had to deal with that because she's always been praised. So everything that's been happening has been a reaction off of what's been going on. So it gets down to this point now where it's like, now the reports are starting to say, okay, well, everyone's pointing to different things. No one really knows what's happened, but nobody has ever said she got shot. Nobody has ever said she got shot. Not TMZ, not the police report at this point. Nothing is saying that she got shot. Soon as she sees herself on video with the bikini and things like that, and it looks bad, she then comes out and says, yo, the narrative of me getting cut by glass is just not true. She doesn't point at nobody or anybody or say anything or anything like that. She just says the narrative that whatever came out of me being cut by glass is not true. I was shot in my feet with the intention to harm me and put harm and danger upon me, right? So, okay, cool. Like, all of a sudden, the affiliates of her circle start pointing like little subliminal fingers, like count your days and like I won't be around when you shooting and beating, like little funny things that they start doing. And I'm kind of like, damn, hold on, where are y'all about to take this? Because y'all told me not to make a statement, so I'm trying to figure out where y'all taking me to. I don't get it. So then at this point she goes live because people are not really understanding the story or whatever the case is. She waits. She doesn't go on, a time when it's just a regular time. For y'all who don't understand, it was one of those things where me and her knew what was going on, but y'all didn't know what was going on. She went live on my birthday with all her jewelry on, and then she says, yo, and the thing about the whole jewelry thing is like, my bad. She knew that it wasn't a situation where, she knew she had to do certain sympathetic things, I guess, to push the narrative. And I don't know who told her to do certain things like that. And I'm not the one who's trying to ever point the finger at anybody. But when it really comes down to it, it's like, you went on live on your birthday, and then you said, on my birthday, and then you said, I got shot in my foot, and it didn't hit no bones or tendons. So everybody's looking at this, and again, the internet is a sick place. This is a place where people don't give a fuck about you. They do what they do. They antagonize, and they do what they do. You go in and you see you get shot in your foot, no bones or tendons. The internet goes into an outrage because some people are like, hold on, how you not get shot? How you get shot in your foot and it don't hit no bones or tendons? Like, whoever is watching this, if you need to go on Google and look at a foot anatomy of bones and skeletons and tendons, you realize there's 30 bones in your feet and 100 tendons, some crazy number like that, right? So she now gets to this place where the people are like, hold on, and again, the internet is sick. The internet starts coming at her and saying, yo, show your feet. Because we're seeing you at DJ Khaled's house and you're on your tippy toes, and then we're seeing that you're, that you're here and there, and they're antagonizing her. They're brutally coming for her and not giving her, I guess, what it is that she needed. But it gets to this point where now she posts a picture of her foot, and she posts this picture of her foot. There's no exit wound. There's a lot of inconsistencies in the story. And she says under the post, you see, I got shot in the back of my foot because when I was walking away from the car, she says she puts this in capital letters. She says, I was walking away from the car and I got shot in the back of my foot. She doesn't ever show the other foot that she claims she got shot in. And I'm not trying to, again, I hate that this is coming off like I'm trying to come for her and whatever cases, but this is what I'm having to endure and watch when I'm knowing certain facts. So it gets to you know, it gets to this place where I'm just like, bro, like this is not me, and I don't deserve this. Like I don't deserve to have to go through this. Like I never have been somebody who's had domestic cases. I've never hit no woman. I've never had abusive cases with no woman. You can't pull those type of facts up on me. I don't have those.
That's a lie.
So it's like I just didn't understand why I'm going through this. So now it gets to this point where she posts this picture of her foot, and everyone's seeing certain things, and everyone's you know, saying certain things about her foot, and some people think it's real, some people don't think it's real, and it gets to this place where some people are just not believing. So she posted the picture. There's no bullet tray. Where are they taking out the bullets for the pan? Like this is what's going on. Like where are they taking out the bullets for the pan? I don't understand. Like where's the surgery?
Nobody believes Meg. I don't believe Meg. Like, okay, I don't believe a lot of parts of her story. Like, I feel like she did lie initially about a lot of things, but I don't feel like she's like, he's not telling us nothing. Like, he's not giving us his side. Like, he's not giving us his side right now. He's just telling us what we already know. He's telling us the leading up to all the events, the blog post, and what happened with the blog post, and how she reacted to the blog post, and when she went live, and what she posted about her foot. And now he's just telling us shit that we've already seen or we already heard like other bloggers say. Like, he's not telling us. What I'm saying is that he's not telling us his side. He's not saying, me and Megan went to Kylie's house. We left Kylie's house. We were in the car. We were yelling. This happened. This happened. Somebody pulled a gun out. Somebody shot her. This person shot her. Bam, that happened. Like he's not telling us shit. Like, he's just telling us like what the blogs and the events of everything that happened.
You're not in the surgical room, and anybody who knows, I mean, this is like, it clearly had to be the first day that you've taken this picture. So if this is the first day that you've taken this picture, it's like, where's all the evidence? Why are you not in the surgical room? First of all, you're not even allowed to take pictures in a surgical procedure. That is against the law. It doesn't matter if you're famous or not. So it gets to this point now where it's like, you know, she says, I was shot from behind, and, you know, blah, 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 this, that, and the third, and I was walking away. And she puts that, and then she deletes the post after. But that contradicts with the first post, because you said somebody came out to hit you with malicious harm and danger, to put you in harm and all this danger and all this stuff. How can you identify who's shooting at you if you're facing the other way? How can you even identify criminal or malicious intent if you're not seeing what's going on behind you? That doesn't even make sense. And so it's like, I'm looking at this and I'm just like, yo, this is not right. Like, and I do see when people are getting at her, and there's times when I'm like, damn, like, do I help her, or do I speak up and say, yo, don't talk about her, whatever the cases are. But if I do that, then it's like I'm coming off like I'm guilty. And then if I say something about having remorse, like I would like to, or saying something about certain things, it's like I come off like I'm guilty of something that I didn't do. So I had to be quiet on certain places. Now, I need y'all to really take this in and understand like how this works at this point. When all this starts happening, LA Times, okay, this is put in public information. LA Times puts out an article, and in the article they say, you know, this is the initial report. Two sources close to the investigation said that she got cut by glass, and she said that she got cut by glass. So then it's like, people see that, okay, hold on, they're saying on the initial police report with Officer Santiago, whatever his name is, you can go look this up. This is on LA Times. That's when it gets to this point where it says, okay, yo, they reported no gunfire wound in her foot. They just reported a woman with a foot injury. So you gotta understand, like, this is what.
Yes, we know, Tory. Can you like give us your perspective?
You said. So you mean to tell me that you're in a car with a person, and this person is arguing with you? This person has gotten you to a place of like, yo, I don't even want to be around you. Like, I'm above this. I'm out of here. You get out of the car because the heated argument is so heated, and then this person gets out and shoots you in both of your feet. and you jump back in the car? Why would you jump back in the car with a dangerous man who just did a dangerous crime to you, who did this criminal intent to you, and all this? Why? Why would you jump back in the car? Well, yo, then the police pull us over, and I see, you know what I'm saying? We're all black in the car. There's a gun in the car, so.
I'll take a call.
You will wait till I got a mouthful of honey bun. Hey, Glock.
How you doing? I know it's been so long since I've been live.
I know. Okay, so what I basically heard was him giving out the points of common sense facts that majority of the people have already went through in their minds themselves, but he's actually verifying what's true and what's not by giving his spiel. I believe he's trying very, very hard to not say anything negative against Meg, but I actually think he's mad as fuck. But he's having to remain calm and tell his story. He obviously can't go into every detail because it's an ongoing case. So it's certain things and certain keywords that he probably talking points that he got to focus on, because he done went through this with his lawyer and publicist and all that before him coming out here now. But I don't know how many ways the man have to say I didn't do this, I'm innocent, for people to realize that did something happen to Meg? Yes. Whether it was a gunshot or a graze, a bullet fragment, or a cut of glass, I don't know. But I do believe that something happened to her that night. Do I think that Tory maliciously, viciously, intentionally shot at her to cause harm to her? No, I do not.
I never thought like, well.
And see, that's
well,
the narrative
again, how do you,
that she put. That's
how
the
do you not
narrative she put
maliciously
out.
shoot somebody though?
Well, it's people that you get pissed off at, and you be like, "I'm about to blow your fucking head off and shoot," and then it's people that you like, I just want to scare their ass and shoot around them. Listen, I'm sorry. I grew up learning how to shoot guns. I'm not a Republican, but I know how to handle myself with a weapon. And it's been times when you think it's like, I'm going to shoot this motherfucker if he say one more word to me. And it's times with, I want to scare this little nigga so he won't ever think about putting his hands on me again. So I'm going to shoot around him. And it's times where the gun might just go off. I don't know. But facts of the matter is that if someone shoot me in any of those cases, shoot at me, shoot me, graze me, when I realize the situation is safe, obviously he's in handcuffs, the other two motherfuckers are in handcuffs, and I'm on a stretcher talking to the police on the other side of the street leaking, I'm gonna say, look, this little motherfucker just tried to shoot me, or I've been shot, or something to that effect. Once she got enough common sense to tell the police the lie, the doctor, police motherfucker, as she said, and the whoever was not the police officer at the hospital, she had enough sense to say, I wasn't shot. Even once she got to the hospital, why didn't she say I've been shot instead of saying I don't know what happened to me? I believe Megan was drunk, and all of them was extremely drunk. Adrenaline was flowing. Something happened. She may assume, since her and Tory was mad at each other, or maybe she mad as fuck because he was screwing her and her best friend, and she like, I'm finna fuck this nigga. You never know. I just don't believe she's 100% telling the truth. He's not 100% telling the truth, because it's a lot that he's leaving out of the situation. But I think what he's trying to put across through his album and through him speaking today is, I did not maliciously, intentionally, or accidentally shoot Megan.
I hear you.
I don't
Yes,
think I don't think his hand was on a trigger and he pulled a trigger to shoot at her or hit her. And my thing
and his
also is
what do
she
you say?
spoke first. Huh? I'm gonna say this one more thing and then I'll leave it alone. She spoke first. She made the accusation first. Nobody ever heard this man side of the story. We don't know Megan from a can of paint, just like we don't know Tory from a can of paint. Tory has not spoken until literally today, because music can be objective. You can put some truth or somebody else's story or whatever. We can't say that for a fact, but the words came out of his mouth today. I Why can't we so quick to believe more Megan on one take? Why can't people believe him on one take? To each one of them, they're telling their truth, and somewhere lies the real truth in the middle. But we have to give him the same benefit of doubt that we give her, and that's my take on it.
Okay.
And Cardi needs to just stay off of the internet for a minute. If she gonna work on her marriage. She don't owe no explanation to nobody. Then stay off the damn internet answering damn trolls. She's irritating me with that.
I'm
Okay,
gonna
that's
stay
it.
off of Twitter, but I'm gonna go on Instagram.
She
Well,
needs to
thank
stay
you.
off all of it. Okay, I'm going back into the chat.
Thank you. What was I about to say? I was about to say. I was going to say something funny as hell, but I forgot. Yes, I definitely think they're both like hiding something. They're both lying about something. But yes,
Hey.
here on the line.
Did you call me a hater?
No, I said tired.
Did you call me a hater?
I said no. I said tired.
Oh. Hey.
Yeah, she did.
I have things to say. So I'm a little tipsy.
Hold on.
So I'm just going to say now.
I did want to say that their case got like continued, so that's why nothing happened yet. The case was last week. It got continued. So, well, the court date was last week. It got continued. So, that's that. And she did respond. All she said was, "This nigga is crazy."
Okay. What I always say, you can't argue with science. So, okay, Meg, the stallion. That's what you want us to believe, that you got shot in both your feet. Nobody's buying that bullshit. Anyway, where do you want to start? I don't care about Cardi. I'm over it. Girl, stay with him. Let him keep playing you, but take your L's in silence. Nobody gives a fuck at this point. And again, like I said, you've been to LA for how many months now? Working on this album, and all we have is WAP. So that lets you know you got a lot of time on your hands. Who else? I don't really care for her. If you're gonna be stupid, but be stupid silently. Don't tell us about it. Because you can't get mad at your fans, because without your fans, you won't be where you're at right now. So it's kind of weird for you to like go off on him like that. As far as him, damn, what's fucked up. I really like this song too.
What do you mean? You can't still like the song?
I like the song, but he's homophobic, and I am really huge with the community, so it's like,
What?
I don't do homophobic people.
Okay. Why is everybody who says the F word automatically homophobic?
No. If you write a statement that says, I hate this type of people, it's kind of hard to not say you're homophobic. I'm just saying.
Okay.
He said it more than once.
Why can't people change?
People can change, but here's the thing. When you had your opportunity to address your past transgressions, you clearly said basically suck my dick and call it a day. You didn't even care. So you letting us know you still feel the same way. I'm just saying. He had the opportunity. He has the platform. He could have clearly addressed it and be like, hey, that was my past. I messed up. Boom. That was, I feel completely different. People grow. He didn't do any of that. He said basically suck my dick and I don't care. So, okay, we got it. I heard it clear, crystal clear. You're homophobic, and that's it. And like I said, usually men who act like that are down low. So it is, and that's what I've experienced when I've seen in the community. So I'm not saying I'm not a les. Clear, I'm not a homosexual. I'm not a man, but I'm just saying what I've experienced. That the usually men act like that are down low men. So it is what it is. So that's why he's trying to fight it. He has to put on his facade when all actuality he wants to be with a man, but he can't really do it because he wants to be this rapper. But anyway,
he also said I hate dark-skinned people.
Huh?
He also said I hate dark-skinned people.
Well, so he hates himself too. So he hates himself. He hates homosexuals. But see, it's like a thin line between reality and clout to do things for attention. So to say you hate dark-skinned people and you're dark, it's like, okay, really? I mean, did you see yourself today? Because you're not light. You're dark. So you hate yourself? Or are you doing it for attention? Because he wants to be that up-and-coming rapper with the mumble rap and be that person that he is right now. So at this time, he's making all those statements about Beyonce and this and that. Come on, let's be realistic. Don't nobody want Beyonce to die, child. Seriously? Who will wish death on another person? That's sick. People do things for attention. I don't know who's in the circle thought that made sense to say, hey, say this. That was just stupid.
He did apologize.
Child, okay. So and then the whole rape thing, I didn't like that either. Again, that's that thin line again. Was he doing it because in the end of the day he's a fucking rapist, or was he doing it because he wanted more clicks and views and he wanted people to listen to his trash ass music? That's it. I don't see him doing a whole album and me going on title like, yes, I gotta listen to this. Don't see it. I didn't even know who this man was till I saw my daughter doing on the damn TikTok. I don't even know. That's just it. I had no clue who this man was.
Hold on, I want to hear his apology.
It's trash, probably.
How is apology would be trash?
Because it's not genuine. It's disingenuine. Nigga, it's a new day. You now apologize?
Hey, man, Scuba Steve, Scuba, you feel me? So, a couple tweets and old tweets and shit came out earlier, you feel me?
Hold on. Because he sound crazy. I want.
No, are you gonna play his apology?
Yeah, I'm gonna play it.
Okay. Listen to this trash.
Why is his apology gotta be trash though?
Because it's the end of the day, and you're now apologizing.
It was an hour ago,
bruh. Them tweets been up all day. People been trashing him all day.
What's going on? Hey, man, Scuba Steve, Scuba, you feel me? So. Couple tweets and old tweets and shit came out earlier, you feel me, from 2011 when the nigga was like 17, 18, all that type of shit. And my first initial response to the tweets on my story, you feel me, may give people the idea that I don't sympathize with females that have been raped or raping situations. What y'all got to know is I'm almost 30 years old and I don't fucking tweet, don't got the password to my Twitter, no none of that. So them old views is in the same light as a Justin Bieber when he got caught saying whoop, 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 or all that other shit. I'm not switching the motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, blame or likes and nobody else, but that's old shit that you can't judge me on. As far as the homophobic tweets, I got goddamn homosexuals that work in my label, you feel me? You know what I'm saying, that's personally working with me, you know what I'm saying? I deal with him twice, 2-3 times out the month in person in real life for a week at a time, you know what I'm saying?
When you nobody close to
my career. My baby brother Chico is blacker than Lil Yachty, so you can't think I'm a colorist, you feel me? Like, all that shit was just some old shit from when the nigga was young and just wilding out and damn near being what y'all would define that shit is nowadays as a fucking troll or something, you feel me? But I don't stand on none of them views. Them views is not Casada of today, you feel me? I'm a grown, different, old type of man, and that understand that shit like that is not acceptable. You understand what I'm saying? Even being at the same time, my initial reaction and response to the page on my post when I commented was due to me being who I am as a man and coming from where I come from and not feeling like I'm going to get pressed by anybody about any situation. So me calling that page what I called that page at that time was not me just looking at his thumbnail and going at what his that person who he used as his thumbnail, like going at that person.
Oh, when he said faggot ass fan page.
Choice of lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? That's not that was about. I'm a hood nigga. We say shit like that, and it a lot of motherfuckers not sensitive to it, but that's just a different world that I'm in that I got to get used to because it's not on the way to those type of rooms or those type of circles like this. What it is, you know what I'm saying? I'm not the local rapper. I'm not the hood Negro that don't nobody give a fuck about if I'm just saying why.
He just said he was from the hood. I'm confused.
Oh shit, and it just gonna go under the radar. Too many people love me. Too many people see my potential. Too many people have a lot of respect out of me. And the man that I grew into and became is not what I was in 2011 when I was still trying to figure out my life. So all of that, you feel me? That negative energy, if people choose to dwell on it, that's on them. But I'm apologizing for my old views or any type of tweets that I said from back in the day. And I hope don't nobody hold no grudges on me, you know what I'm saying? And you feel me? We just gonna keep it pushing and we gonna respect each other as such. What's going on?
And I told you that apology was gonna be trash, right? But you tried to defend this nigga. Okay. That nigga said, I got a little brother that's darker than Lil Yachty. I'm done. And I got a bunch of homosexuals that work for the label. Really?
He was like, that's like 2-3 times out the month.
Yeah, so that's your apology to give us examples of you having business with homosexuals? Really? No. I told you it was gonna be shit. I told you. But you want to defend his ass. In the same breath he said he was hood, he said he wasn't. Come on.
Yeah,
no.
It's too funny.
Trash. Where's his PR rep? I can't. That was trash. The worst. It wasn't no apology. That nigga just made up reasons. He basically gave justifications why he said the shit he said. He gave examples. Basically, he gave justifications and examples as it's okay that I said this because boom, I work with homosexuals. Boom, my little brother black as hell. He blacker than Lil Yachty. Boom. He gave all justifications to make it normal that it was okay.
Justin Bieber.
And then what Justin Bieber have to do with this? Nigga, we talking about you. Like, really? Do Justin Bieber know who you are?
Yo.
Ciao. Not cut the camera off, Judy. That was trash. And I wish I bet you some money on that because you know I like to gamble. But I told you it was gonna be trash. But you wanted to defend his ass. Trash. So I have nothing for him. He basically solidified everything I just said about him. So thank you for that whack ass apology. As far as who else? Tory Lanez. Who is this? Tory Lanez. You know I'm a Tory fan. I just don't I wish I went to school for law as opposed to healthcare and medicine because I wish I understood it better, but I don't understand why he's doing all this talking. I get it. He's trying to like ground up everybody and to bring all the masses on his side because at the end of the day, we all know Megan's lying about getting shot at her feet or her foot or whatever she said she did. But I don't understand if you have a lawyer, what is the purpose of going on live to, like you said, I agree with you, to repeat everything we already know. I can tell if you went on live and said, okay, boom, like you said, we was at Kylie's house, I was drunk, I was trying to flirt with her, Megan got mad, give us a detailed breakdown, but he said everything that we already know. So it's just like, that made him look stupid. And the whole live was just really, really redundant. I didn't understand the purpose of that. Maybe he did it to get the people who was still like, in disbelief or whatever, but I don't know. I don't understand the purpose of that. I thought he was gonna have another video or something that came out. Honestly, I didn't believe he was actually gonna go on his live and talk.
Something new though. I thought something new.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be something new for real. Because lately he's used his platform to promote himself, his music. Which to me, I told you when all this happened, that was smart. I said if he's smart, he'll come out with an album, make money off of this. Because it's Meg just going on live doing dumb shit. At least monopolize the situation. But to go on live right now, he pulled a Meg.
He was better off going live and doing that quarantine radio shit like he used to do.
You know what's crazy? And his fan base will probably go up because these hoes, they like murderers and shit. So they probably went on there twerking like crazy. Oh my God, Tory doing everything for him.
They ain't shit else to do.
Because he's allegedly shot somebody.
They be up there.
Fools. I don't know who else. I don't have nothing for Tory. I just think that he should shut the fuck up until he goes to court. And I think Cardi should shut the fuck up also and read a book this whole time until she goes to court to finish the whole court appearance with the girl she beat up in the strip club. I think she should read a lot of books.
That's crazy.
I don't think she should ever go live again. And who cares that her manager or whoever she is, her PR is fat. That girl knew she was fat when she woke up that day. So I don't understand why she's trying to blame these fans for her being fat because she knew she was fat. As far as Blueface, that's just ignorance. I sometimes wonder, like, I just don't get. They give money to. I remember this one episode of Dave Chappelle. Remember he did the one with oh God, what's the guy? This Rick James, and he was like, they should never gave you niggas money. That's how I feel about Blueface. Because I just don't get it. I don't. It's just that's nothing to brag on.
An STD canceled and it's not working. Like,
but what music does he have right now?
Remember he doesn't have no music out right now. Well, he does, but like people don't listen to that shit. He got some Spotify streams, but it's not a lot.
He's very ignorant. He doesn't even know. I remember he had an interview one time, and I just shook my head at him. I said, "Oh, poor child." He said, somebody asked him, "Well, how much money do you make per show, or how much money do?" He was talking about how much money you make per show, and then he asked him. He was on the Big Boy show. How much money do you make per appearance, or something like that? Which is probably the same thing. This man said, "I don't know. I just let what's the name take care of that." And I was just like, to trust somebody that much with your future, that's just crazy. Did anybody learn from MC Hammer? Did anybody learn from anybody else who went bankrupt over the years? Or fucking TLC and everybody else who got used by this horrible, like, the music industry is not your friend. It's very cutthroat.
Remember I don't get summer? He was in the jewelry store and he was like asking for a George Floyd discount.
Yeah. Why is he canceled? Did we stop canceling people? I feel like things are a fad. So are we done with the cancellation of people, or is that was the thing this summer?
People don't keep up, and if these people, like, he's on a podcast, so like people will still put him on podcast.
Why is he on a podcast? Was he promoting his show?
He does.
The Girls Fighting?
That OnlyFans show, and you seen that video I posted where he was washing the chicken over the sink.
Yeah, and I said everybody's gonna eat E. coli.
I'm just like, so somebody needs a clue.
It's like when I see stuff like this, I sometimes wonder, like, what happened to like the old school rappers who used to be like the mentors for the young people? Did they stop doing that too? Because I'm not a rapper child, but I would think they're doing practically nothing. Why don't they mentor these kids? Because clearly they've been in the game long enough. They know what the rights, the wrongs, the ins and outs are. Why are they not there guiding these people? Because I don't see Blueface being successful, and I don't see him being where he is in the next 5 years. The next 5 years, I don't see it happening. I don't see it. I'm not wishing well on, like, negative on him at all, but I don't see him being that person. He had one hit song that was like 2 years ago.
I'm all for Blueface.
I don't know. It's just weird. I don't know. Who else did you talk about before I go? Oh, and Bill Cosby. Did he admit to doing that?
Yeah, he did. So
what the fuck is Boosie talking about?
He like admitted to roofing people and doing that whole thing. Like,
so did Boosie miss that part?
I don't know. I guess
he looks really old.
I guess people just feel like he's too old to be in there. Like he should be on like house arrest or something.
It's not funny, but he looks really bad.
No, he does. Some people were laughing. He just looks. He looks bad. He looks bad. Why are you cheating like that?
Change the picture.
Oh, okay. He is really old. He's 86.
How much time he got?
He got 3 to 10, but they said he's likely to do the whole 10.
Oh my God, he's gonna die there. That's horrible. He might get out.
Yeah, maybe not.
Why are we laughing?
Because we're horrible people.
I'm gonna say my prayers twice tonight. I think that's it. Oh, I have a question. Why did Sin Santana come out with an album My ears are bleeding. Why?
Well, why are your ears bleeding? Did you actually press play?
You know I didn't.
Nah, I don't know, but she came out with it for her birthday, I guess. It's a whole EP. I thought it was a single. She released a whole EP of music.
She should have had a birthday party for that. Instead of having a whole fucking EP, she should have had a birthday party. A quarantine party.
And it said it was R&B soul, so it's not reggaeton. So that really threw me off. So she sings.
Yeah, okay. I'm not a fan of T.I. You know, I think he's a folk woke. He's like one of those fake woke people.
Why
I'm
do
sorry
you think you did that to Drake though? Like, just put Drake out there. Like, just tell everybody he got pissed on.
Because I think he did it because of the fact of the I'm not Blake. Drake is an international superstar. So anytime you associate yourself with somebody like that, you know people are gonna be like, "Oh my God, did that happen?" and try to get more. People are gonna follow you more and probably listen to his horrible ass album. But I think that's why he did it. Drake is probably like, "What the fuck, bro?" Like I think Drake feels used. Seriously, because I do believe he feels used, and I would unfollow T.I. too, because if you think about it, what the fuck Drake need T.I. for? Seriously, what do they both light skinned? What do he need him for? What do he need him for? Drake has more popularity than T.I., so what does he need T.I. for? To make up fancy words that have 18 letters? Hell, anybody can do that.
We'll see when the album sales come through.
Drake about to drop an album. We all know that. So we all know that Drake shit about to go #1. T.I., what song is this? I don't even know the name of it. I doubt if it hits top 20.
Nah, it wasn't actually even a good song the way he rapped it when I listened to it.
I said it earlier. T.I. needs to go back to the trap. And I know it sounds crazy, but I think that'll like put him back in a different mindset. Sometimes you gotta go back to where you started. Because right now, I ain't listening to a T.I. song. It's so damn long, child. The last song I listened to with T.I., he had with Meek Mill's Jefe. That's the last song I listened to from him. Other than that, I haven't listened to shit T.I.'s dropped. He needs to go back to the trap.
Not recent shit, but nah, I see him trying to tell people what to do with their life, like Bill Cosby.
He needs to focus on himself and them kids. No, exactly. Focus on yourself and them children and their wife. Focus on that. Nobody takes T.I. serious, but I guess the people in Atlanta. I don't know, but nah. Okay, Kay, like him, but I don't know. I mean, I don't see why. He's fake. He's very fake. Him and Killer Mike are fake as hell. But that's another day. That's another conversation. I'm gonna go. I've been drinking, and what song is that, Key? Please let me know the name of the song, because I'm about to go on title right now and I'm about to play it. What song is it? It better be a banger too, because if not, I'm coming for you. What song is it, Key? Is this a new song? It's probably that whack ass shit he just said when his friend pissed on him. Let's see. Okay, Key, what's the song? I need to I'm waiting. I hope it's a good song. I'm about to go on title right now. And another thing, I know T.I. needs attention, because remember he was basically begging this summer to do a verses, and they pay his ass no dust. That's how I know nobody takes him serious. He was begging to do a fucking verses
with 50 Cent.
Yeah, they laughed at him.
50 was like,
50 Cent roasted him. Come on.
He was like, "Nah, I don't got time for that."
Yeah, I just don't. Is she gonna? I guess I'm just gonna assume the song was. I'm just gonna say the song don't exist. What's the name of the song, Key? I need to go. I've been drinking a lot of tequila tonight. I need to go take a shower and go to bed, because it's been a crazy night. Y'all want to hear something crazy? Why you laughing? Why you laughing?
Cause you just said bye like 3 times.
I did. It's because I've been drinking. So listen to this crazy shit. So I went out with my girlfriend, right? She's like, "Oh, let's go get some drinks." I told you how you want to go day drinking, right? So how about I get a text, huh?
So if you don't tell me this on the phone.
Oh, but it's fun. It's kind of funny, but it's not.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so we go to our third bar, right? And I'm like 3 shits to the wind right now. So I'm like, okay, girl, let me get my tequila real quick. So next thing I get a text. She like, "Oh, I gotta go find the bathroom." I'm like, "All right, girl, I'm about to order your drink, blah, blah, blah." Next thing I know, I get a text like, "Oh my God, girl, come outside. I'm like, bitch, they made my drink yet. What you mean come outside? She like, oh my God, we gotta go. Where's your car? I'm like, girl, I couldn't tell you, but it's a hot song though. I can't. So she like, girl, it's girl, we gotta go. I'm like, what's going on, girl? Let me pay the man at least. I'm not about to just leave this shit here. She had some, I can't believe this, girl. I just peed on myself. I said, what? Girl, let me call you Uber. You cannot get in my car. I can't. No. Dead ass. Left her ass there and came home. I was like, I can't. This is new for me. She ain't had no babies, nothing. I don't know if that's a thing. I don't do shit like that. So I left her there. That was my night and I came home. She kind of fucked up my buzz. So I'm about to have another drink. I told you it's kind of funny but disgusting. Don't be looking like that, Dion. This is what happened to me tonight. I was like, she's like, I can't get in your car. I'm like, bitch, no. Honey, we don't do that. It's the tequila talking. Sorry, guys.
Thank you.
Whatever. I'll go back in the chat and talk shit. Bye.
Goodbye. Egypt.
What's up?
So hello, can you hear me?
It's my birthday. What y'all up to? I had to do a class, and I was I was done class, but I had to do some work. I've been like really busy. But I was like, let me hop in here and holler at my peoples.
I do what they need, put a digi up. Keep it run on nigga, every week I switch it up. But everywhere, they crib look like a reefer house. Pussy dead everywhere, they shit look like the reaper house. Hey, real ass love when it's jiggle and it bounce. Hey, dick hard, baby, put that shit all in your mouth. Yeah, I ain't like them niggas that be sleeping on your couch. Solid nigga.